and the Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News.
Good evening, I'm Ernie Anastas. Here's what's happening. Tonight, your wait for a city ambulance in an emergency could be a long one. A new study says response time is at an all-time high. EMS say the problem is temporary. Jim Dolan reports EMS workers say the problem could be around for a long time unless they get a raise.
This Bronx ambulance crew had stopped for some minor maintenance, but there was no time for maintenance, only another call. There are, of course, many reasons for a slow response time. The city offers among them the age of their vehicles. Some seem always to be in for repairs. But the union says it's not just the age of the vehicles, it's the age and experience of the paramedics.
The problem is people in this job are resigning faster than they can replace them. Results in an inexperienced workforce. There are too many rookies being taken into this job all the time, and the experienced personnel, the people that we really have to count on, are resigning in unprecedented numbers to go to police and fire department and just plain leaving the job in disgust.
In fact, the average tenure of city ambulance workers is just 2 years. 2 years of experience between death and life for any victims they come across. It is no wonder they don't stick around. This crew started at 8 o'clock this morning. It was 9:30 p.m. when they arrived at St. Luke's with this call. It was supposed to be the crew's day off, but because of a lack of staff, they were needed. There's another issue here that the union doesn't really like to talk about, nor does the city, but the paramedics on the street like to talk about it because they encounter it a lot. They say that on some days, more than 70% of the calls they get should never have come through 911, don't require emergency services. 70% of the calls. That takes up a lot of crew time. Having lost track of how many calls they'd been on tonight or when they went on overtime, this crew wanted a break, just a cup of coffee. But there was no time for a cup of coffee tonight. There was only another call. Jim Dolan, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.